Greetings, Earthlings! Back for another 4 minute review this week, this time for Xenoverse 2. So Dragon Ball Xenoverse was released in early 2015 on both the old and new generation consoles. It was a fantastic idea for a game, taking the Dragon Ball fighting games and creating a multiplayer experience where you could create your own time patroller and save the universe. Then in late 2016, after removing the PS3 and Xbox 360 from the picture, and with a storyline that follows on relatively well from the first game, and a shiny 60 FPS frame rate, Xenoverse 2 was released. So the Xenoverse games involve a lot of the new characters from the Dragon Ball Super series and focus heavily on the rules and consequences surrounding time travel. Working for the Supreme Kai of Time, you are sent all over time and space to fix problems caused in the timeline. Xenoverse 2 picks up a couple of years later with the same troublemakers from the original game. Playing as a new time patroller, you must once again save all the universes from chaos and, more importantly, protect Toki Toki. You create an original fighter from a selection of races: Human, Saiyan, Martian, Namekian, and Frieza race. You will have stats and abilities based on both their race and, where applicable, gender. But with each level up, you can choose to spend your points as you see fit to create a fighter who best suits your playstyle. Attacks are basically either physical or key-based. You can chain physical attacks into combos and learn new moves and abilities from the various trainers throughout the hub city. Xenoverse 2 brings in a handful of fresh trainers along with the old ones, though some of these trainers can be a bit useless. With a wide range of different outfits to choose from, you can play dress up with your character all you like. And even though each item of clothing has its own stats, you can change up those stats by equipping a certain item called a QQ Bang. So you can be as pretty, or as dark and sinister, as you like. Once you are stylishly dressed, it's off through time for you. Aside from the main quest line, there are also parallel quests, which send you all over time and space, siding both with and against the Z-Vices, depending on the quest. There are nearly twice as many of these quests in Xenoverse 2 as the first game, and they get steadily harder until you come across the greatest of foes, Evil Yamcha. It's a real thing, and it's glorious. You unlock fighters who you can take along with you on missions, with more available as DLC. Unfortunately, the AI for these allies can be a bit rubbish, but who wouldn't want to turn up for missions with the cutest god of destruction by your side? There is an online multiplayer option, but it seems rather difficult to get it working, so if you like gaming with or against your friends, tough, I guess. As for the storyline, it's Dragon Ball with time travel, so it's both delightful and silly, with a good mix of serious battles, light-hearted banter, and heart-wrenching feels. If you did play the original Xenoverse, your character from the first game becomes a main character in Xenoverse 2. There is a large statue of the Hero of Time in the middle of Hub City, and they become a part of the main storyline as well. The Hub City is huge, with plenty of things to explore and lots of people to meet, both loved characters and original time patrollers. Getting around the city on foot could be rather time consuming, so you can either teleport to specific locations via robots, have vehicles with which you can get around much more quickly and crash into all the things, and you can unlock a flying license through specific missions. The main storyline alone is enough to keep you occupied for several days at least, and with plenty of parallel quests and lots of new trainers to become super best friends with, you can easily spend a couple of weeks playing through all the content without getting bored. So, if you love Dragon Ball or playing dress-ups, and you don't mind a handful of terrible typos and mismatched subtitles, then Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is the game for you.